First, we're going to simplify this expression here, and we have to remember that we're going to be using order of operations. So from left to right, we're going to go ahead and do our division, because we have division and multiplication and subtraction. So for these two, they're the same precedence, but we go left to right. So 28 divided by 4 is 7. And then we go ahead and we have to multiply before we do anything else. So 7 times 3 is 21. And then we go ahead and add the opposite, which will give us 22. If you don't use order of operations correctly, you won't get the correct answer. Next one is fraction, so we're subtracting here, and we have to make sure that we have the same denominator when we're doing fractions like this. If you look at this one closely, you can see that this fraction, when reduced, is 1/5. So we would be able to rewrite this, which now makes the problem way easier because we have the same denominator for the fractions, and not only that, but the second one is less than the first one, so we're not going to run into trouble and have the need to borrow anything. So this is a very simple one. 6 minus 4 is 2. We subtract the whole numbers, and then when we subtract 4/5 minus 1/5, we get 3/5. So by noticing that we reduce that fraction, giving it the same denominator, we can make this problem way, way easier than we might have. Next one, a squared minus b minus the quantity b plus c. We want to evaluate this expression, and we're given all of the numbers to substitute in. So you're going to go ahead and get started on that. So put everything in parentheses so that you make sure you're clearly doing all the math correctly with the signs. 1 plus, especially when you have negative numbers, I definitely recommend just put them in parentheses. Okay, so I've substituted everything in, the 2, the 1 again, and then -4, which be careful. So let's go ahead and evaluate. We're going to do exponents. That's 4 minus 1 minus, and what's inside of here? That would be a -3. Again, keep everything in parentheses as long as you need to. And then we're going to go ahead and work on changing the signs. So 4 minus 1 is 3. We can figure that out. And then we're adding the opposite. So 3 plus 3 is 6.